Okay, so I'm here right now at Tyler's Tavern. It's a bar and restaurant, and there will be an event for dog training. This is to be organized by Mr. Rajiv. He's a very good dog trainer and dog behaviorist. In a while, I'll be going inside. So they're just busy doing the setup right now. People are now coming in. Some are with their dogs. Some just came as pet owners. I might get some beers later. There's Mr. Rajiv.
So since they are young puppies, they're very curious for the environment. This kind of environment is not natural for them. So we are having a nice time as a gathering and presentation and everything. But for dogs, it's good that things are happening so we understand the difference between the animal world and the human world.
Here's my guineas.
That continued. So my dog became aggressive for almost like 14 years now, as like my dog. And I was in and out of home. My parents are who took care of her, basically. But she used to bite up family members, everyone. So when I was abroad, then I saw an episode of Dog Whisperer on National Geography. 1 years old at that time. Grumpy old dog would not walk just in a corner, but if someone goes near, you will get it. So have an idea through that episode, what I did was I kept a tennis racket in front of me. Now this is a gadget that my father built, homemade, to apply some medicines to her because she would not allow it. So he made this gadget so that we would not get bitten when we are doing it. So when I came back, and people say, "Oh, it's a cute dog, but he's aggressive." Okay. So if you find him cute and it's what subjective, it's what you think, right? So if I think you guys are cute and do the same thing, what will you do to me? Hello, hi. Will you allow it? Then why do we take it for granted for dogs?
So I've got a absolutely mixed dog. She's actually nearly 5, and like we said before,
He'll play with all the big dogs, but when we take him for a walk, it becomes difficult for us to handle him because he's barking at each and every dog. And the same thing, when he's in a kennel, he will play with the dogs, he'll do everything. Bailey is a little timid.
Give her one. This felt it, that's why it's pulling back. So you see, whenever a new dog will come into the mix, there will be a change in the whole equation. So people who think that they want to take the dogs to the cafe have to understand these dynamics about dogs. It's just not that simple. This is like in the jungle, one pack coming into the other pack. And this changes will happen. There is a connection which says this food at the moment is not accessible. And there's a feeling that you generate.
It feels like you're trying to teach me to do something.
Yeah, when I say sit, how does it feel? And notice this way.
It feels like it's
Hi.
Come on, do you like it?
not really.
Not really, but the action happens. This is training because we have been conditioned to respond with a certain action, we will do it. But deep inside, do you really want to sit? Because I told you. No, right? So now what will I do is, and so because this way of saying sit creates a little like being forced, I'll say, good girl, very nice, and paste it out. That emotion, yeah, this is not the one, maybe something there, right? So what we humans do is, because we have the subconscious mind, which is a habit-driven mind, which learns stuff through repetition, and it becomes a mechanical action can happen through that, but we are not looking at the emotion underlying it. And we kind of put a lid on it by giving a pleasure to it. Good girl, or this thing. So we are suppressing that, but notice one thing about mind. If I tell you something, or you tell yourself, okay? You tell yourself, don't think about a monkey. What will it do? If your mind doesn't listen to you, forget the other person. That's the nature of mind. But we have learned tricks about it, right? So what is the trick? You tell the mind, don't think of a monkey, but here's it, think of it, or don't think of it. You just give a reward and suppress that aspect of it. So that's how training kind of works. Now notice how they are calming down, right? These things are happening. Now another thing, right? So we can just, all right. Now I don't use any commands or anything. So why that action? What happened here? I got too close. So you got? What's the feeling?
Kind of scary.
Kind of scary.
Like you were going on to me.
Yeah, but I'm just standing.
But you get too close.
Okay, so you created distance. All right, now stay there. Let's see what happens next. What's happening in your mind?
I feel like I'm being forced to do something.
Am I forcing?
No.
No, it's happening. Okay, next. Keep on. And if any change happens, just share it.
Now it's starting to feel a bit more normal.
Yes. So observe, it's first fearful, discomfort, not now normal. So why did you sit now?
Because since you took your attention off of
Me, yes.
I thought I could do something freely.
Yes, so you were free to do what you want.
Yeah.
And then?
And then the suspense went away.
Mm-hmm. So why did you choose to sit? You could have done something else too.
Because there was a chair next to me.
Yes, there was an environment which the mind will choose. Right? But whose choice was that? And mind's property is, if it chooses to do a certain action on its own volition, it's very comfortable. Versus if I tell you sit, your action of that is the same, but inside there's a feeling of resentment. Right? This is the difference between a training world and dog psychology. We use the mind's, like the natural instincts, to flow. Now, of course, it went through fear, discomfort, then she felt okay, and then continued. She said, like, I'm still feeling it because she's down there, and my eyes were creating too much assertion, so I removed my eyes. The moment she felt that, then the mind was looking for a choice. It's like, shut up, no, stop. But you're barking. If you're barking, how your dog will stop barking? You first become what you're saying. Thank you, sir. What is your way of meeting such dogs? Puppies. Or even a dog which is like that. What do you do?
I would bend down and try to pet them. I'd try to grab one.
Okay, and what's your tone?
Like a baby voice.
Baby voice. Right. In India, there was a record. Who felt sorry for the dog? Who felt sorry that the mother did? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You have any value. Okay, I'm looking action. I respect you. You liking, she's liking, you liking it. So life is happy, right? So happiness is what everybody's looking for. So let's get happy. Right? Be able to handle the situation. But because it's happy, you don't see it. But it will build over time, and you will not see the connection because everything is happy in that sense. So if you get a very barky dog or very excited dog, like what you're saying about jumping or this, the roots are in overexcitement
What's up?
in
What's
other
up?
areas
What's up?
of your life which you have not connected.
What's up?
Right? And coming back to your question, settles the overexcited dog. And when the puppies have learned that behavior and they later do the same thing because they're happy to see you, who's getting angry? So can I call this love? Areas according to your convenience. When it's pleasure, so in nature, discipline is the highest form of love. Why? Because discipline gives you access to, execution is through space boundary. It gives like a sense of, like here there is boundaries, so everybody is calm. There's harmony. When there's harmony, there's peace. When there's peace, your heart will be settled. That feeling is actually love. This is an external way of getting the pleasure. On the, like we are deriving pleasure from them. This one you will feel it because you are settled. Make sense? Right? So for the foundation of this behavior. Alright, so here we saw if a dog is aggressive, it's moving forward, so you can address it. But when a mind is fearful, it's retracting, so you cannot force a retracted mind to move. So I never recommend this tool unless you have gone through the training, because it has to be used very responsibly. If you get into an emotional way of dealing with this issue, with emotion, you're going to do more harm to the dog than benefit.
She used to have a cage, and now in the bed.
You have to give a quick shout out to your ABBC Kennels and Cattery friends.
Hi guys,
So,
how are you?
Anton, Rolando, Mike, Josh, and Jico from ABBC. Your family there,
Now,
including me.
yes, my family. I'm a little bit with grey hair, cannot remember the names he just said, like, and everything in sequence, but I remember you guys on your face and all the memories we had.
We all got old.
Beautiful, beautiful memories, and I love you guys, and see you soon. Everybody.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
And we hope
See
to
ya.
see more of Rajiv, of course.
Yes.